How old were you when you took your first rip of weed?
Weed? I was 30. Well, not really. See, I smoked when I was younger, but it was only like occasionally at like a party, and I always felt like a loser for doing it. You know, like everybody else would be getting high, and I'm like, I'll try that. But I was probably already drunk anyway, you know,
Yeah.
like when I was 14 or 15 or something like that. So maybe I smoked weed a handful of times, less than a dozen times, till I was 30. And then Eddie Bravo got me into it when I was 30 years old. We were doing jiu-jitsu together. And he was telling me how marijuana was helping his jiu-jitsu and helping his music and his creativity. I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I'm like, dude, marijuana just makes you stupid. Like, don't you know? You know? And he's like, just try it. And we got high, and I remember thinking, like, oh, this is what it is. Like, wow, I did not know.
Same.
I can't believe it. That feeling, like you're like, wow.
Were you by yourself?
It's this. No, it's just me and Eddie.
Oh, sweet.
I was like, I can't believe this. We went and got something to eat. We were
Giggled?
talking. Oh, yeah, we giggled like crazy.
That's the best.
Talked about all kinds of crazy shit. And then I remember I started smoking pot and getting on stage. And I was getting real creative with my comedy. And then smoking pot and doing jiu-jitsu. I was like, I can't believe how zoned in it gets you with training. Smoking pot and hitting the bag to this day is like one of my all-time favorite things. I get paranoid. I get freaked out. I get weirded out. I get freaked out. But I just fucking wrap up my hands, put on the timer, and just once that sweat starts flowing and you start, and it's almost like the paranoia and the weirdness of it all, you just fight it off by hitting that bag. Ba ba boom, ba ba boom. You know, and you hear the bell that says 30 seconds and you're flurrying, and then you get that 1 minute off to think about life and your future and the fucking universe and volcanoes and Guatemala and Hawaii, and bang, the bell goes off again. You got another 3 minutes, and man, it's one of my like it's a psychedelic experience. It's like a cleansing experience. Hitting the bag when you're high.
I love shadow boxing when I'm high. I'll take a rip at home and just sit. They have a little mirror and I'll just shadow box. Don't even know how long. I just can just shadow box for just go.
Do you know what's weird? Like you feel balance when you're high. You feel like maybe like if you got an injury, you feel it more. You feel like
More
where things
aware.
are off. You know what I mean? And like for me, I feel my transfer of power better when I'm high. Like certain techniques, I really get the timing of like when to turn the hip over. I feel it more when I'm high. I feel the connection with all the tissue, all of it working together.